to the board chairman, Salama Ismail, 14 Guin Place, Elizabeth, director of the National United Youth Council and co-chair of the New Jersey Study Commission on Violence. I came before you some time ago, a few months ago, and referred to the study report that you all have a copy of, and I'm assuming that you also looked at it and examined, particularly on page 43 with reference to all Union counties, all counties, all 21 counties to recommend to establish divisions on violence prevention and intervention. I think today you recognize the Moms and Gun Violence, which we work with to help even push that original bill that was sponsored by Senator Lenniak. I heard they sent you guys a letter. I don't know if you get that yet. But anyway, Tuesday there was some shootings in my hometown, Elizabeth, and it was a stabbing. Luckily, that person died. Yesterday, there was a shooting in Plainfield where that young man was shot. I heard some family members who I know, the young man. Violence is, as in the African American community, study reports say violence is one of the top 5 issues among African Americans across the country, particularly in urban communities. I say African American because the gun violence is number 1 in terms of our communities. I take it seriously. And, I was telling Mr. Guzzo, he's still here. At this time, 30 years ago, he was just coming in as the new director of human services. And I remember I had 45 kids in front of the building, picketing this building. At that time, it was all Republicans controlling the body. That issue of the day was summer jobs. And we made issue because at that time, Frank, the county lost $500,000. But it was those young people that came and made the outcry. Governor King made some moves and what have you, and they put the money back. And what came out of that is we got most of the money back. And then there was a commission. There was a minority concern. Mostly minority kids was affected by those summer jobs. 30 years from almost to the day, I'm speaking to you about another issue that vastly affects African American, Latino boys. I have a few of them here. They good. They're all right. They're my problem kids. But that's their community that's affected. When I spoke to the mayor, Roselle, just recently, I don't know if you may make it here, council chairman of Plainfield, who also support this. And I spoke to quite a number of towns that normally don't get the kind of notoriety we get when it comes down to violence in the eastern part of this county. What I say to you all, I'm urging you to consider, I know just the other week you established a division on women, which is excellent. And it's important. This right here, violence, first of all, costs millions of dollars just on injuries alone. Hundreds of thousands of dollars from this county where young people, some are disabled for life for gun violence. So we need to really make this our priority. And some of you are living in some of those cities I just mentioned, understand it. That report gives a total dynamic of how to comprehensively deal with it from a division standpoint. I'm not talking about a task force, another committee, or another, I'm talking about a division of operating a division that can go on and on and on and on. With me, I have a young lady here, she's gonna speak. She lost her son, but she's a staunch advocate against gun violence in our city and around the state. I'm saying to this time, I wanna leave here today with this discussion on how we're gonna develop this division and making it come to fruition. I'm hoping, I'm very sure, I mean, that Republican body that was 30 years ago, they responded and they made a move. Now we have a majority Democratic body, which I am. Hopefully can have a different kind of heart, even a greater heart, to make this happen. I'm tired of going to funerals I've been to just this year, 15. All the young people that died was under the age of 32. That shouldn't be.
I have to ask you to wrap up your remarks. Your time is up.
So I'm appealing to you, and I'm urging you. I'm not demanding, but I am urging, but this matter should be a priority of your desk.
Thank you. We appreciate the comments, and we will take them under advisement.
I heard that last time.
Well, we do hear you.
I don't want you to hear me, I want you to respond to it, because people are dying in communities that we serve.
Please sit down.
And I'm not gonna sit down when people are dying, and it is not being ignored.
Please, you're trying
The
to...
last time you said that, and I didn't get not one call from anyone, that's disrespectful.
Please.
Make this a priority, Freehold.
Please, thank you.
Make this a
Please
priority.
sit down.
Because black lives, brown lives, and poor lives does matter.
Mr. Ishmael, please sit down. Thank you.